I think there was some evidence that they were actually doing that. But it was mainly because, and Hitler had actually outlined in Mein Kampf that he was going to invade Poland in order to create what's called Lebensraum for the German people, which was like extra space for the Germans to live in Europe. And they also kind of wanted to combat communism in Russia. So obviously Poland's next to Russia, so that was kind of their first step. In response to the invasion of Poland, the British immediately sent across into France the British Expeditionary Force, which were designed to fortify France behind the Maginot Line. And France in the 1930s, kind of in anticipation of World War II, had set up a line of gun defences, because obviously they border Germany, pointing towards Germany, and that was the Maginot Line. It actually created a little bit of a problem for Hitler, the Maginot Line, because obviously taking Poland now, he's thinking about how to invade France, and it was a formidable set of guns pointed towards them. Now they first thought they could go kind of around behind it by invading Belgium and Netherlands first and kind of surround France, but then one of the generals, Gerd von Rundstedt, suggested what was called the Sichelschnitt, the sickle cut, and the idea was that the Germans would push through the dense Ardennes forest where nobody would expect them, and they'd be totally concealed, and as soon as they burst out of it, head straight for the English Channel, and that would prevent any kind of trench warfare as had happened in World War I, where they couldn't take enough land quickly enough. Unfortunately, the short of it is, for the British, it worked incredibly well. The French, who had put all their troops into defending along the Maginot Line, got basically wiped out. The British had to retreat to Dunkirk, which they chose because it had a nice open beach where they could gather a huge amount of men, and we're talking about 500,000 soldiers had to retreat because of the sickle cut onto the beaches of Dunkirk. Winston Churchill, of course, was the British Prime Minister in World War II, described it as a colossal military disaster that the root, core and brain of the British Army